Canada just suspended trade negotiations with America after Donald Trump acted in bad faith and tried to make last-minute changes to the terms of their deal. So in a shocking statement made at around midnight last night, Prime Minister Mark Carney of Canada announced that they are officially walking away from the negotiating table with America after 18 months of trying to get a fair deal in the works for both countries. And in his statement, Carney says that America tried to make last-minute changes that he deemed to be unfair, uneconomic, and threw into question the reliability of ever reaching a deal with the United States. And therefore, Carney says that Canada will begin to seek to build out and expand its trade relationships elsewhere. Now, that is the devastating part because Canada is one of America's most reliable trading partners. And we know Donald Trump likes to slap tariffs on people, and he thinks that this gives him leverage and will make countries bend the knee to us. Sometimes it will. But this time, under Canada and Mark Carney, they are walking away from this deal. And in the letter, Carney acknowledges the fact that, quote unquote, America has changed, and then goes on to talk about how this might actually be good for Canada in the long term, citing how Canada has been creating 4 times as many jobs as America, how their non-U.S. exports are set to double in the coming decade, and about how they have been attracting the most foreign investment of any G7 country. So it seems like Mark Carney is the one who has the leverage here. I'm not even trying to say that in a ooh, gotcha way, but this is a man who basically looked at the opponent, Donald Trump, who was sitting across from him at the negotiating table, and said, I cannot negotiate with this person. This person is irrational. This person wants to put 50% tariffs on me and has no interest in making a fair deal for the both of us. And therefore, Mark Carney is deciding to do the hard thing, walking away from the negotiating table, something he knows will likely cause some short-term pain for Canada and Canada's businesses, but ultimately is deciding that this is what's best for the country in the long run. And that is what I find to be the most devastating. We seemingly just lost Canada as a trading partner so long as Donald Trump is at the helm.